ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the one, the only, the man who does his own introduction, Michael Connell.
Yeah, well, unless you're a name, you know, as you're getting booked all the time. But for us amateurs, not a lot of paying gigs, which is why nights like tonight, they're just good.
Another thing I noticed about Michael, he taught me very early on, you know, don't undersell yourself. Whenever we'd be doing our uni gigs, you know, we'd make sure we got a price, not necessarily a massive price, but he's very intent on the professionalism of the scene, and he doesn't like seeing other people, you know, undermine with you know, with second-rate comedy for free when you could have a good comedian for, you know, a price or whatever that may be. And when you're starting out, you know, $20, $50 here and there is what it's all about, just to make it worth your while so that you're not going into debt. And Michael's always been about that, and I respect that a lot.
I just finished uni. Doing arts. So you're not impressed now, are you? So everyone thinks arts is easy. Arts was hard. I was going in there, you know, 2 hours a day, 2 days a week, 4 months a year. At the end of the week, I'd be like, oh, thank God it's Tuesday. I've been here since 12, man. I'm working hard. But Shakespeare, he wrote a lot of plays, he wrote a lot of tragedies. Why? We have comedy clubs, we don't have tragedy clubs. You ever gone out, seen a stand-up tragedian? Some guy on stage saying stuff that just makes you want to cry. You're nodding yes, me, thanks. Thanks for that. It might be a little wet. We live on a farm. We live on 14 acres of rural property. My Gucci slippers would just get ruined in the mud here. That's what's really...
There's a lot of support from us at home, and it is on a financial wavelength as well, because he, living so far out, he hasn't been able to do work, and he concentrates, well, he probably could have, but we allow him to be able to have that time to focus on his comedy. So, you know, something's got to give with that, and I hope he does do really well, because we can't do it anymore.
My middle name's Renee. Yeah, hilarious. Very funny. But my Renee is supposed to be like the male Renee. I just spelled R-E-N-E with an accent over the E. Yeah. And they just cut out the A. It's just like the girl name said they cut out. That's supposed to make it a man's name. Yeah. I mean, you can take the lace off a bra. Doesn't make it menswear. It's like the manly C-cup, thanks. But R-E-N-E with an accent over the E, that's supposed to be the male Renee. So you have like Patrick, Patricia, Stephanie, Stephen, Renee. There's no other name like this. G'day, I'm Susan. Accent on the U. It's the male Susan. And we were going... Contact.
He says he's been saying that we met over the internet, which apparently that's how a lot of relationships start these days. Basically, we kind of set up like an exchange program, right? So I'm coming over here, he's producing the show here, warming up for me. I'm doing a show here. He's coming over to New Zealand, we're doing a show there together, and I've done a lot of the groundwork there, you know, as far as contacting the venues, making the flyers, and promoting it there. So that's it, and then we just kind of will split whatever money we make.
The interesting thing though is I thought like I'd move here I'd be able to communicate effectively down here, but words mean different things down here. Like for instance, what we call in the States, we call a flashlight, but you guys call it a torch down here. Yeah, it's very confusing because with me, when I think of a torch, I think of like this big wooden stick with a ball of fire on the end of it. So all these Aussies are like, you know, hey, we're going camping this weekend, don't forget to bring your torch. I'm like, what do we do, attack the neighboring village? Should I wear my pitchfork, maybe go hunting for Shrek as well. Or just go off to the Commonwealth Games and win all the gold medals.
couple of reservations that he does make a lot of money from his comedy, and he needs to find some other source of income rather than relying entirely on the comedy. And I'd be happy to see him with a job of some kind. I think he needs to realise that he can't live entirely from the comedy. I think he's done well with the comedy for the last few years, but he has now finished his course at university. He needs to get out in the world and make his own way, make some money from it, and learn to look after himself. And I think that'll benefit him in a lot more areas of his life, and hopefully it'll broaden his horizons, and it'll broaden his life skills, which will feed into his comedy.
Michael, Fox is on the phone.
Hello. Hey Fox, what's up?
It's commitment. I was really impressed.
What? Dude, you got her.
He remembered. It was about 3 weeks ago.
Oh, you gotta make an appearance. Just